Good morning. It's Sunday, June the 28th. It's about 7:45, I think it is. And I just come out to bring Nemo here out to do his business for the morning before he has breakfast. Right, Nemo? Huh? Going to give you a little update on what's been going on because I haven't done a video in a few days. I actually did one. And I was so tired a couple of nights ago. I was editing it, and somehow, don't know how, but I deleted it. I deleted the whole thing, and I'd already deleted it off the camera, so I had no trace of it. But anyway, I got finished with well, pretty much finished. It's usable, the goat shelter. There's just a couple of little small things, modifications I need to do to it that I've noticed since I put it in there and they've been using it that I just need to fix. It's not a big deal, still usable. In fact, they've already used it because the night after I put it in there, it poured down rain, and I watched them. As soon as it started raining, they took off of that shelter. They wouldn't go in there before, but they took off after it started raining. And yeah, they're ready to get out. They're waiting over by the gate over there because they're normally out by now. I get them out and I take them over to the other side, back over in there where it's all shady and everything, and have a couple of T-posts put up and tether them off over there. And they spend pretty much all day over there in the shade mostly. But they can't get in the sun when they want to get in the sun. And eating grass, there's a lot of clover over there, and they love that clover. But I'll just give you a little walk around it here. I mean, there's a couple of things I don't, well, one, I put it inside the pen. I shouldn't have put it inside the pen because the pen's very small. It's 16 by 16. And again, it's a temporary pen, but right now I have so much going on. I don't have time to put up all the fencing yet, but I'll show you one of the things I'm planning on changing, or am going to change. About 3 foot from the left side over there. Let me get around front here, and I can get a better shot of it. But about 3 foot from the left side here, from the left to this side, I'm going to put a 2x4 or something up, and from there to the right, put another piece of wall. Mama, you want to be in the picture? Huh? She thinks I have grain. That's why she's up here. But anyway, I'm going to put a wall from the right side, about 3 foot from the right side. And across the top, I think it's a little too high. I mean, I knew it was when I built it, but I'm going to put a board like across there to bring it down a little bit, because I was thinking after I built it that any wind-driven rain is going to just blow it right in there on them. This way it'll help block some of that. And the way I built it, there was a reason the way I built it and why I built it this way. In the future, when they have babies, I want to be able to separate them to where they can have their babies separate from the rest of the animals, and they can be safer, not bothered or bullied or whatever for the other animals. So that's one of the reasons I built it the way I built it. Let's see here. And there's that little buckling. He still hasn't come around yet. He's doing a little bit better, and he's starting to put on a little bit more weight. We did actually worm him just to make sure. He looked good, but I just thought he was a little thin, and we went on and wormed him just to make sure, because I didn't want to take any chances. Because he actually come off, out of a field. He was actually free range. The other 3 were actually, they were in a field too, but they actually stayed in a barn at night and a pen at night and stuff. So, but I'm gonna cut this off for a second, and I'm gonna see if I can actually get these guys out and get them over and you guys can see where they go. I'll be back in a second. Okay, she's ready to come out. She'll hold still. You can see that I can get, if she's going to move on me. But hang on. Got her. Guys, hang on 1 second. I'll get this bottom piece of wire off here. Don't need the camera. Don't need my shirt either. And I'll get these guys out of here. Hang on 1 second. Kind of hard to do here with hold the camera and hang on to the goats and unhook the gates and come on, Mom. Let's go. Come on. Someone had told me to use certain phrase or certain words to call them out or to call them to follow you. And now you want to come out. You're going to have to wait, buddy, because you'll take off running. Go on, Mama. Hang on. I'll be back for you. This is the first time he's ever walked toward the gate when I opened it, like he wanted to come out. It's kind of means he's maybe coming around. I apologize. It's kind of hard doing all this at the same time, holding on to the goat, hook the gate, hold the camera. Anyway, got him done. All right, let's go. And anyway, this is the phrase I use, let's go. Come on, let's go. Hopefully it'll help, and it does help. You know, she gets stubborn every now and then and wants to stop in a certain spot. Like she's wanting to go to the left and I need her to go to the right. Come on, Mama. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. And the babies, of course, they just follow right along behind them. But I've been noticing it's not going to be long. The last few days that the babies have been wandering off a little farther, a little farther. I mean, they still don't go too far, but each time it's a little farther each time. And then she starts yelling for them and they come running back. It's kind of funny to watch them come running back. But yeah, she lets them know they've gotten too far and it's time to come back. And they do, they come running back. Come on, Mama. Let's go. Let's go. Come on. She's found fresh grass, clover. She's not ready to come now. Let's go. Come on. Come on. Let's go. Yep, and the babies head toward the creek. They have a fascination with that creek. They won't go in it. I haven't seen them drink out of it yet, but they like to go down to it. Come on, Mama. Let's go. Got a little ways to go. Come on. Come on. All right, you're gonna get. Well, the battery went dead on me, and while the battery was charging up a little bit, enough to finish this video, I went ahead and got the other little buckling out. But I actually, if you can see, I put a board up and screwed it to the side. So when he ran around the other side, he was trapped. And that's looks like the only way I'm going to be able to get him out every morning by myself. But the two babies are way over there by the pen in the field. Like I said, they keep getting a little farther away. And the mama, you can hear her in the background. She is way over here, and she's not liking it that they're that far away. And Nemo just got a little too close to her, and Nemo's at the point now he thinks he's playing. He thinks she's playing. She's not playing. She just ran him down, pinned him to the ground upside downwards, and was holding him there. I had to go and jerk her off of him. I think he's got the message now not to mess with her, because he will not go nowhere near her now. And again, I'm sure she was just being protective or whatever, even though her babies are not over here. She doesn't really care for them. And here comes one of the babies. Comes running. Oh, Nemo's coming up from behind them, that's why. Nemo's over there stalking them. You would think he would get the message to leave them alone, but he hasn't. And I don't think he's really after them. They just think he is. But they just came a-running. Boy, when Nemo come around the house there. But yeah, it was kind of funny in a way, but I was scared she had done hurt him. But apparently he's okay. He's just out doing his morning rounds, checking things out, making sure everything's okay, as he does all the time. Not a very good guard dog. You let the goat beat him up, but he'll learn his lesson not to mess with them, and he'll stay away from them, hopefully. But anyway, the bucking, as you can see now, I've got him out. He's over there on a different, they can't get tangled up because one's to the left and his is to the right. They can actually reach each other, and they can reach the water bucket, but they cannot get tangled up. And he's in the shade. He can go in the sun partially, and so can she, but a lot of it's the shade. And they love the shades. And this little doeling, she just loves to climb on that wood pile. She'll get up there and just stand up there and look out. In fact, it looks like she's trying to do it now. But anyway, guys, this is another project that I'm way behind on. It's a small chicken house. Because as you know, I bought the baby chicks, and they're actually getting to the age where they really need to be out. And I built a big wooden brooder box. So it's not like they're crammed into a little small tub anymore. They've been in a big brooder box, real big one. So they've had plenty of room to move around in. I'll show you this as I do it. I'm always thinking how to cut down on my work and time with cleaning, because I like things to be clean, unfortunately. And you know, chicken houses, you can only get them so clean or keep them so clean. But the plan for this little chicken house is for the guineas and the little banner chicks are the ones that I'm going to be releasing and letting them roam free during the day, and hopefully they will be coming back to roost at night. And that's one of the reasons this one's so small. If they don't start coming back, or eventually the critters get them or whatever, you know, I'm going to use it for like a grow out chicken house for smaller chicks. And as they get big enough, now we will be putting a run on the outside here, and they'll be able to come in and out until they get used to it, and then we'll turn them loose. But as we go along, I'll show you some of the things I'm going to do to this chicken house. I got a lot of these ideas from YouTube videos and stuff, but again, it's just a small chicken house, nothing big. Sometimes well, not sometimes, all the time, honestly, I tend to overdo a lot of things. But it's actually going to be very functional. I think it will be anyway. But I'll keep you up to date on it as it goes along, and it shouldn't take me more than a couple more days to get it completely finished. All right, guys, I'm going to get in there and make me some breakfast, and see you guys later. Have a good day.